Hello, everyone. Let me get the desktop audio on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're here. We're going to be mostly chilling in Final Fantasy tonight because we did a lot of stuff already. And now we're doing some skill check. We're skill checking Azure to see if he's gotten good at the game yet.
The answer is no.
But basically, I'm in Gridania now. I need to check something. I don't know if you're going
to come to Gridania?
Yeah, I don't know if you're heading to the Valentine's Day event or not yet, or.
I will go wherever you want me to go.
All right.
I'm in Linsa Lominsa right now, so I can.
All right, I'll meet you at the amphitheater in Gridania. AKA where all the events are held. You remember where Halloween? Remember where Halloween was? This is where this was too. I almost choked myself to death.
Christmas too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Halloween was almost a major incident.
Yeah, Halloween was almost a major incident. That wasn't a good one this year. Luckily, the spirit of Halloween. It's been a while since we've seen the spirit of Halloween show up. So she luckily came in. I think this is the first version of the female one. I think it was a male the last time. I don't know. I wasn't here for when the spirit of the Halloween showed up in the earlier events.
NPCs get Fantasias too.
Yeah, so you do.
Oh man, it is pouring.
Yeah, it's pouring.
I cannot escape the rain.
Nope. You bring the rain with you, Azure. How could you?
It was here already.
Amphitheater.
I see an orange text.
You do?
Heyo.
Heyo! I think you're gonna like this one. This one's very cute. This event. Very cute, very quick.
Wanna go ahead and start it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Lisette di Balatone. As you can see, she is part of the noble family. Yeah, that's the right word. The noble family that runs Valentione Day. They're from Ishgard.
I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that they're throwing heretics off cliffs in their free time?
Yes.
Your heart. Okay. Whoa, it's so tiny.
Look, it's a baby giraffe.
Oh, look at this kid. He's already all into the whole class racism thing.
What, Astrid?
Yeah.
Astrid's a girl.
It's hard to tell.
She said little sister. But Astrid likes knights and chivalry and stuff like that, so that's why Astrid likes to dress up in a tux.
Wrong kind of chivalry. You think, adventurer?
What do I think?
Will the semester in training spend more time helping or, training?
I shall say that too.
Yeah. Press X to doubt. I must say, the thought did cross my mind. I mean, you're gonna give me free stuff, so sure, I'll help.
Yeah, let's help out.
I'm big on FOMO.
Sorry if my stream's not very good tonight, everyone. Because, like I said, my internet may not, as I said on Twitter, my internet may not work very well because it is very windy and very cold. And they said, expect power outages maybe. So, usually the internet is the first thing to go in these kind of situations. Oh, look at that. It's 6 degrees outside.
My character just looks so confused. So I assume that she's dressed up as this Lizard character, this Emil.
Yeah. As you can see, Astrid is trying
Oh,
to...
they switched outfits. I'm confused.
So
They
Astrid
all
is...
look... Is it...
Okay, Astrid is trying to imitate her sister for Valentione Day. And, Lisette... Well, I mean, Emily is trying to do her job as her best friend by, wearing the, appropriate outfit. So, like, so basically, so that they're a pair.
Vibes.
Yeah, so basically, so that they act like a pair. But as you can see, we're very confused by this.
Mm-hmm.
For people who have played the previous last year's event, we all know that our dear Emily here is a very girly girl. She's not going to be happy in this outfit. Come, Emily, let's go.
All right, let's go. Oh, she's following me too. So I guess we need to like find conversation points.
Yes. This is Square Enix flexing their follow feature that they added into Shadowbringers. Flex, they said. Flex all over the place.
Okay, so what do we...
So now we talk to this idle resident. In thee for Valentione's Day, that grand celebration of honor and affection is come once more.
I mean, I did change my title to gentleman, so I feel like I have to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I blew him a kiss.
Yep. To the next place! Wada 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 wada. Let us away, Emily! Let us away! There they are. Relaxing resident.
Nothing feels so fun as finishing up a good day's work.
We are hosting Valentine Day celebrations at Miko Thinko's Amphitheater. Come join us for refreshments, costumes, and special event where our participants reclaim their affections.
handsome invitation from a handsome lass. How could I refuse? I'll bring my wife, too. She loves her festivals.
Wonderful. We look forward to seeing you there. Handsome? If anything, I wanted to be winsome. I'll just have to try harder next time then, I suppose. Well, let's make our way through the ebony stalls in the Centaur's Eye. As you can see...
Can we get out of the rain?
Yeah, as you can see right away from that, Emily wants to be cute. She doesn't want to be handsome. It's okay, Emily. We just need to get through this one more time, and I'm sure everything will be fine.
This monk is also doing the quest, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This writer of histories. You trying to jump on his head?
Yeah.
Or her head?
Yeah.
You got something else to say?
It's her brother-in-law's shop.
Huh. Oh, cutscene time.
A very good morning to you, miss. Do you not simply adore the sweet season of ardor and affection?
It's raining.
Oh, you're one of the Valentine Day people, I take it. Indeed, I am. Over at Mikageto's Amphitheater, we are hosting a delightful event with gorgeous costume to try on, an opportunity to speak love to your heart's content. Well now, what a passionate and dashing emissary you are. Thank you for the invitation, and good luck with the festivities.
Uh-oh, dashing.
Dashing. Dashing.
Just take the compliment.
I know it's said in kindness, but I just, no, this is not time to complain, not when Astrid's trying so hard to do her sister proud. She was hesitant about the dress, said such attire doesn't become her, but she donned it anyway in order to be like Lisette, and she positively shines in it, don't you think? It was to help her shine even brighter, I decided to wear the suit. I believed it would serve to provide contrast when we were side to side on stage. But this simply isn't me. I've always preferred to look ladylike, adorable, and even being called handsome and dashing reminds me of how far from myself I feel right now. I need to persevere, I know, but it isn't time for me to be selfish, and yet... I don't think having preferences is selfish.
Yeah. And also, I get how you feel. I had to go through the Crystal Tower raids in the maid outfit.
Mm-hmm. And he's still going to do it. You don't got a choice.
Just like you, Emily.
No choice. Maid outfits.
Yeah, of course. The difference is you're doing it because you want to help your friend. I'm doing it because Cherry's got a gun pointed to my head.
I mean, no! Who would ever force someone to do such a thing?
You play as a Lalafell. Of course you would do such a thing.
True. I would do such a thing. Well, welcome back, my messengers of messages. How fared your efforts? Oh, splendidly. We met many souls eager to celebrate this season of love. But if I may, there's something I wish to discuss with you. Later, perhaps. You're looking a little pale, Astrid. Are you feeling well? Fret not, Emily. I am blanched with anticipation for today's most lovely events. Piqued with
This is what
pleasure
happens when you
as if
stand out in the
they were
rain.
weak. I mean, oh, who am I fooling? The truth is, the people have been bombarding me with compliments on my appearance. Every second a person says I look sweet or adorable. It's been positively exhausting.
I'm sorry. They're upset that they're getting compliments.
Yes. As a daughter of nobility, I know I ought to desire such praise. Beauty and grace are highly commendable virtues in circles, after all. But one day I met a knight, a fellow daughter of a noble house, and I found myself drawn to her strength and gallantry. Our famous ancestor, Countess Arabelle, was also a skilled warrior, you know. Alas, I've never had the physical disposition for such a rigorous calling. And though I find comfort in incorporating the spirit of chivalry into my guise and mannerisms, if I am an emissary worthy of succeeding Lizette, I must accept the attire that comes to the position and set aside my own preferences. Girl, you can wear whatever clothes you want.
Mm-hmm. Emily would be happy to trade outfits with you.
Yep.
This seems like a simple solution.
I know your feelings too well, for I hate them too, in reverse to you. I find it uplifting to behold sweet and adorable, yet I feel anything but in this handsome suit. As emissaries of love, it is our duty to help people embrace their hearts, but how are we to do this when we don't embrace our own? If we don't love ourselves and pursue our own happiness?
These kids have a better idea of self-care than most adults.
You're right, Emily, you're absolutely right. Here I was chiding Lizette for ignoring her own happiness, and yet here I am, guilty of doing the same thing. In order to become a great emissary like my sister, I had believed that I needed to emulate her completely, but that isn't the case. No, as my sister herself advised, I need to stay true to my heart. Only then can I hope to become the best emissary that I can be. Were it not for your encouragement, Aristide and I would have continued to be miserable, trying to become something or not. Thank you for helping us to be true to ourselves. Yes, now go change outfits, you weirdos.
I didn't do anything.
You guys came to this conclusion all on your own. I just stood here, to be honest. Okay, now that you're happy, can we get this move on?
I would really like to get out of the rain.
Just so. To succeed someone doesn't mean you have to imitate them. Now that Astrid has learned this, she's truly ready to take over the Valentione legacy. Was this actually a trick for that next year that was reason why they retire this character and bring in the other character that they've had for the past couple years?
Which means we can start considering our future in earnest. Among other things, I still need to pay my respects to your family.
Yes, well, we'll get around to it enough. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, you know.
I'm not used to seeing... He's just wearing a jacket.
That exists in the game. You can have that jacket.
I'm sure you can. Of course you can. If any...
Free outfit, let's go!
Seasonal event complete.
Yeah! To thine own self be true. You heard it from here, from Final Fantasy, guys. Wear whatever fucking clothes you want, guys. Unless it's gender locked.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Be ready to go.
By the way, a lot of Valentine stuff becomes ungender locked after a while. So you should, if you want to buy the female version of the outfit, you can do so over here.
Oh, that's actually a suave-looking jacket.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll put that on.
I'm going to buy the male version of the outfit over here. Because these become unlocked after a time. Also, the bright...
I found that seasonal outfits can be hit or miss, but this is definitely a hit.
Yeah, no, they really did really good this year. There's also the emote in here, if you want to get it. Azure. Over here.
I don't see you, you're too small.
Over here. Azure. Over here. This way. This way, this way, this way. So you can emote. And you can eat chocolate.
Do I want to get the bowler hat? Actually, did I get the bowler hat?
You should get all. You should have gotten all the stuff in there. It should have been a complete male set that you got. You can buy any of the female stuff if you want. There's nothing.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yes.
I just wasn't.
Yes, this is a new outfit. How could you tell? How could you tell, Love Turtle? I am wearing a new outfit. That is like.
Where's the?
It's almost like that. I have a second dimension to myself, or maybe even a third one, even. Sad Crab Brave. Thank you for the Love Turtle. So all of this stuff can go into the armoire. I don't know if you know about that already. So all the event items you get go in the armoire.
That's where most of my event items currently are.
Yes. All right. Now I need to test some things. Azure, come over here.
Yes.
Walk backwards. Yeah, I need to fix this.
Okay.
Okay. So go into character configuration.
Okay.
So you see your general settings and you see the movement settings. Click legacy type. And then apply that. Now walk backwards. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Now you'll be able to dodge. I noticed this while in the Titan fight that you were having problems. So,
what are you talking about?
So this should.
Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to because it's also swapped around my WASD keys a little bit.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to, but you will be for the better for it. Trust me. I mean, it didn't swap mine. It's just fixed.
I mean,
it's based on the camera, where your camera is. So, like,
yeah, I think because now I think that my A and D keys strafed originally, and now it's like when I press the A key, I just run in a circle if I don't move the camera.
But regardless, this is going to be more useful to you than being in the other thing, because now you'll be running all the time instead of awkwardly slow walking backwards.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna fall off the edge.
It's Titan. We're all gonna fall off the edge. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully, so why did I want to get this done now? You're wondering, Azure? Because we're going coils on Sunday, Azure. If all things go to plan, we're doing coils, Azure. You need to be able to run.
Okay.
Bahamut is feared by all, and he fears no one except us. He will fear us at the end of the day. All right, so there is a quest line we could do. Hey Azure, have you ever looked at the Moogle hats, the hats the Moogles wear, and go, gee, I want a Moogle hat? Have you ever done that?
Not specifically, no. I didn't realize that was a thing.
Well, now you can.
Where'd you go?
We're going to Limsa.
Yeah.
Also, you can unlock Blue Mage over here. Let me see.
Yeah, I figured I'd do that some other time.
If I am...
I'm still, I'm doing a bunch of stuff with
I
my...
need to remember. Where's the
right
quest, though, over here? Is it... It's not a plus quest, so I need to remember where it is. No, that's not it. Do I have to do another quest before I can do that quest? Do I talk to the male Moogle? No, that's not the male Moogle.
Where'd you go? I can't find... Mom, I can't find you!
Hang on, I'm trying to figure something out. Where's this quest though? Hang on. Quest 50. Google Mailman. Delivery Moogle quests. Okay. Delivery move pairs are quickly moves in 2.5 of errant and species. Okay. Weird location. Mordona. Huh. Alright, I guess we're going to Mordona then.
We were closer when we were in Redania.
Well, I couldn't remember where the quest line was. I thought it started here, but I guess I was wrong. Go to Revenant's Toll. Alright.
So there's like a bunch of stuff in here that I haven't even looked at.
Yeah, a bunch of things in here to unlock and do and figure out. Alright, so here is Mordona. I now must. So the title of it is of errant epistle. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it through here. Rapid con, passive things. It's definitely pirates, magical difficulties, crazy about crystals, Durgeon thing. Huh, I don't see it here. Hang on, let me go over here. Let's see. Nope, that's not a 50 quest. Not a 50 quest.
Command.
Not that one.
Birds and Slay, King of the Hall. It's definitely pirates. Not easy being green.
Mm-hmm. Out of sight, out of mind. For the nope, none of these. Nope, not that one. No, you're not it.
What?
No.
What's the name of the quest?
This one you might want to actually do.
Okay.
Because this will get you an emote on your mount. It'll make your... So you know how you in the quest line? Also, I'd introduce you to Jesse. So in the quest line, the story quest line, you know, the 50 dungeon when we go to beat up Gaius and how we go on the thing and then we get that mount, but it doesn't do the shooty emotes that it does. Well, this helps that. This okay. So now you can do the shooty emote with your mount anywhere.
Jesse, you're not a Star Wars character. You're messing up the naming convention.
Mammoth Core. Oh, I have to.
I mean, we didn't have a choice. We had to do that.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I gotta go beat up some stuff. Okay, whatever. Whatever you say, ma'am.
Okay. We'll go kill stuff. I mean, we're friends with Nero now, aren't we? Can't we just get him to get us this stuff?
No. He doesn't like us like that.
Yeah, he only likes Sid.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
That's how Cenduriers act, yeah.
Oh, this is already bugging me.
That's already bugging you.
I'm used to being able to turn my camera using the keys.
Oh. You must use your mouse, Azure.
But if I'm using my mouse, I can't use the numpad, which is what I have everything bound to.
You must legacy it, Azure. I believe you can figure it out. I'm sure there's a way to set it up. I don't know it, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're smarter than me with this stuff. I don't know technology. Hang on, let me look at the character configuration. You can disable the camera pivot. You can remove the disabled camera pivot. I don't know.
Just make it so when I hit the S key, I run backwards. So what are we looking for? We're looking for something that's shining?
Yeah. There's one that I got one over here. So we need to get crates for number...
I need 49 and 50.
50's over here.
Okay, I see it. Man, this space just does not have any air defense against the sky.
Nope. Found the other one. This was taking a long time to investigate.
Don't mind me, Aquarius.
Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
I like poor Dodo.
Now we go all the way back. And with the hair black bone. Anyway, I figured out the NPC where the other thing is from.
Oh, good.
So hopefully after we're done, we get this from Jessa. Whack, whack, whack. Bye, Jesse.
Look, Jesse, I know you're angry that we stole away Garland, but if we didn't, Nero was going to.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna go all the way down here to where we tragically have that fateful we'll never see that cat boy ever again moment. We'll never see him again. It's so sad.
Man, I can't believe he died, like, off screen, like, 5 minutes after we left.
I know, it was so tragic. I mean, it's technically dying off screen. Well, maybe it's us dying off screen, because he said he was going to sleep for 1,000 years. And I'm like, dang. That's a powerful cat nap he's doing there. Let's see, you're not it. You're not it, you're not it. Is it down here?
It's the lever
Are
maid.
you it? No. Where is this lady? I'm
Let's see
looking
her
for Klynth. She's got a name. Where you be? Aha! Playing the postman, that must be it. Wait, Rambros? No, that's not it.
Nazzle Doozle?
Task to find for service of the saint. Yeah, how do I unlock that then? The Rogadon found in Mordona.
I've got... We're looking for playing the postman, right?
No,
No, we're not? Okay.
no, that's not it. That's not the name of the quest.
What was the character's name again?
Klynthiotai? She's a Rogadon. She's looks like she's wearing the glisten. She's in...
I found a clay tie. Was a cat girl. She's
No.
the lever maid, though.
Sons of Saint Zone. Let's see. Map.
What's the name of the mission?
I cannot pronounce it. Let me... I'm looking for this mission.
Linthoda?
Linthoda, yeah.
I found her.
Where is she? She's hiding.
She's to the south.
There
Of
you...
Aranis Pistols.
Yeah. That's the one we
You got
want.
Moonsilver and me and Errant Pistols.
You see there's a Moogle on it? That's what we want.
No. Neither of these have a Moogle on it.
It should be Errant of Epistles. You should click that one and it should pop up with the quest and there's a Moogle on the quest.
Oh, a Moogle in the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This Moogle meant no harm, I'm sure, but this marks the time of fortnight I've found myself possession of delivery intended for another. I do not expect all Moogles to be very well versed in Rogadan naming conventions, but when we are unsure of intended recipient, there could at least be the courtesy to ask before dumping it off and flittering away unseen. Look closely here. This massively marked this for Risifon Skanflurksun. He makes his home in Linsa and serves on guard duty for the Octocant more often than not. I've had mind to send the letter right back where it came from, but my confidence in those furballs way thins. I put my trust in them, and I'd be surprised to see the letter end up in the hands of a Hylian himself. Perhaps you could... I can't pronounce these names. Rogadan names are hard. Rostliflaw, next time your travels take to Limsa and tell him, though his sister would never think of reading his mail, she thinks he could do much better for himself than some vapid tavern wench. Oh.
Oh no. I've got a free return to Limsa.
I wish I had a free return to Limsa, but I do not.
Oh, were you not able to ride it?
No. To
They should
Limsa.
fix that in the next update.
Maybe.
Oh, this guy.
Rustflaw.
Yeah, I know this guy. He met me when I came off the ship when we started the game.
If you're lost, you best be found quickly.
Your sister doesn't like your girlfriend. A letter from me, delivered to my sister of all people? Wasn't that just bloody brilliant? Perhaps next time those bloody furballs could just forward all of my personal correspondence to the Admiral herself. I dare say the consequences would be less dire.
100, 1,000, no, 100,000 apologies, my good sir. I must profusely, profoundly sorry for the terrible inconvenience I have caused. You may be assured that the offending Moogle has been flogged several times with a large harbor herring as due punishment for his negligence. Kupo wow wow. You have my word that the redelivery Moogles shall redouble, retriple even, our efforts to ensure that no precious parcel or missive goes against ever
Never again goes astray.
Behold, for I shall now perform you the Moogle dance of inevitable integrity.
Settle your wings, my Moogle friend. I don't believe that will be necessary. And by that I mean, for the love of gods, just don't. Wait a bleeding minute. Am I to believe I'm talking to a Moogle? In the flesh? Well, even this is a rare occasion. And Lim Lane take me if you aren't a cute little bugger. Just moments ago I'd have half a mind to wring the incompetent courier's neck. But I'm not so petty a man as to vent my frustrations on a defenseless ball of fur. Besides, how can I hold it against you? But with the population of the realm burgeoning of late, I'd be lying if I said I myself didn't have trouble keeping names and faces straight. Anyway, what's-his-face here was kind enough to deliver my letter, and I have your word that no more mistakes will be made. As far as I'm concerned, this is all water under the bridge. Get it? Because we're in Limsa Lominsa.
Oh, you are too kind, the kindest good sir. As for you, my adventuring friend, I dare say you would make a superlative delivery Lalafell if you put your mind to it. And whatever that guy is over there, I don't know, I'm not paying attention. Traveling to far-flung lands, rekindling old friendships and cultivating new ones, staying abreast the lasting happenings of the realm. Why, there's a lot more fulfilling career to be had I know not of. So what say you, Kupo? Do you want to be a delivery Lalafell, Kupo?
It's asking me if I want to be delivery here.
Kupo.
Sure, why not?
You have to end your sentences of Kupo, Azure!
But you didn't do that, Kupo.
I did do that, Kupo. You just weren't paying
No,
attention,
you didn't,
Kupo.
I was paying attention, Kupo.
God damn it, Kupo. Now that's the spirit. In recognition of your efforts on behalf of our friend Risplo, I hereby waive the stringent screening examination typically administered for those who wish to join our ranks. Welcome aboard! I am Deputy Post Moogle in charge of tutelage and training. In other words, your superior. As such, you will address me with due respect, and we follow each and every one of my instructions to the letter. No pun intended. Are we understood, Kupo? Of course we are. Now allow me to explain your duties. When you see me floating in the vicinity where you now stand, you may take this as a sign. I have one or more letters that I cannot be bothered, that I have seemed suitable for your training. Approach me and declare your readiness for the task. I will entrust you with one said letter to you, along with the directions to its delivery. And so your journey begins, Kupo. Mind you, until you prove yourself.
Kupo?
I will be overseeing your deliveries to ensure you do not shrink or slacken your duties. Not that dutiful delivery Lalafell like you would ever consider such a thing, yes?
In short, don't wander off doing another quest.
This is not a paying job, Kupo, but here's a title.
Carrier unlocked. Unlocked?
Yeah. You have accepted the quest. You'll be entrusted with the letter and package addressed to the prominent Eorzean and deliver it with simplest accuracy, and you earn a name for yourself as one of the most trusted carriers in the realm.
Because, you know, defeating Van Balzar wasn't enough.
No, now you must deliver mail. Let's go. A debt unpaid. What isn't my new my promising new recruit? The twinkle in your eye and the spring in your step simply shout to me, I'm ready for my first assignment, Mr. Deputy Post Moogle, sir! Do I hear you correctly, Koopa? Of course I do. Well, this is the start of your lucky day, for I have picked out who should prove the perfect task to start your training. To wit, I have here in my paws a letter that needs delivering to Baderon, proprietor of the Drying Wench. Simple task, you say? Perhaps, perhaps not. For delivery, Moogle's task did not end with handing over a piece of parchment. No, the continuous character lends her ear to the addressee and sees the job through until her customer is happier for which you have been received. Being the accomplished and eminently viable adventurer that you are, I suspect that your clients will be ever more eager to enlist your services, and they would with an elusive Moogle like myself. Consider this an honor and a privilege, Kupo. As to the one in charge of your training, I shall wait here for word for your success, and you will succeed, won't you, Kupo? Well,
sure, I know Bandron. He's a good friend.
Easy. Lifts are for nerds.
It's leg day. Every day is leg day.
Yes, every day is leg day. Teleport to the top. If your legs are short, every day is leg day!
Now here's a face that always warms me heart to see. Ever a shining example to all the would-be heroes and heroines and all these alls, You have a letter for me, you say?
Here, take this, Balderine.
Would have figured you'd have more pressing tasks on your plate than playing messenger boy, but who am I to... What's this? Oh, bugger me! Of all the times for him to show up. Hate to burden you, but I'd be much obliged if you could help me with a simple task. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You're tight. I knew I could count on you. The moment I saw your face, I knew the navigator had guided you back here for some reason. The reason? To help me settle the score with an old acquaintance of mine. Aye, the man's worked up quite the bill, and it's past time for a reckoning. You're to find the bastard and bring him here to old Baderon. I can trust you with that, eh? You'll find him out in the middle of La Nocia, a Rogadin fellow of his imposing stature and less than imposing brains, like as not up to trouble of the sort. Oh, and speaking with Sidohojibi before you set out, she's prepared the perfect welcome gift for my dear old mate.
Sidohojibi. She's part of the S tribe, I assume. So you're the adventure going out to greet our guest of honor, are you? Balderon hasn't told me much about the man, but his steely gaze speaks volumes. As you know, Balderon was accomplished sellsword in his younger days, made his share of friends and more of his share of foes. The latter are none too shy about bringing trouble into the premises. A Rogadin fell in the middle of Lenoska, was it? But I'll pry no further. One thing I learned from here is not to poke my nose in disputes that don't involve me. Here's the gift Balderon asked me to prepare. I trust that you will serve it well. I don't know what this guy in Lenosha did, but I want to find out. We...
When I got home from work, I took a 2-hour nap. It was the best thing I had ever done. A wincing linemonger. Quit your cowering. This ain't bad looking to steal nothing. Just want a ship, that's all. A big ship.
An adventurer? Thank goodness. Thank the gods this brute means to rob me of my livelihood. You must stop him. I don't know. It just seems like a drunk to me.
Ice cold water. Alright, you're ready. He ran away.
Your godsend, friend, I tell you, that brute menace to honest merchants everywhere. You'll find him to bring him to justice, yes? Probably just to pour more water on him, to be honest.
I'm just a mailman, sir.
We're just here to deliver a mail.
We're here to deliver retribution.
Here you go, sir. One male. He's right over there.
Have mercy, man. Didn't mean the little man no harm. I just had a few too.
There.
An old full of bannerins. Ain't that rich? I'm the best bloody mate the old bastard's ever known. Whether or not he's willing to admit it. Oh, we're getting Banderon lore.
Banderon lore.
Name's Tillis Wayne. I sell sort of some respute for myself, though more for me prowess with a flagon of ale than the spirit me back. Now, you'll not see me blaming Banderon, nor you, of course, for the soggy welcome I dare say I earned it on my last trip to the Wench. As a matter of fact, I've even bought Banderon a small token of apology, just me own way of saying sorry for all the trouble I stirred up at. Well, bugger me to the 7th Hill and back. I'll have the bloody bag back at Mummersford Arms, wasn't it? Forgive me, lad, my memories are still a bit hazy. I'd go back and search myself, but in addition to not going quite where I came from, I still feel a touch queasy. Be a good lad or lady and retrace my steps, will you? With any luck, the fellow there, damned if I can remember his name, is keeping me belongings safe and sound.
What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Throw him overboard. What? I mean, anyway.
Is that how that song goes? I don't know.
Who knows? Sea shanties don't all... They're never the same. Like, that's the point of a sea shanty. It changes slightly.
One of my coworkers, his entire Spotify is just sea shanties. I'm not joking. Like, you know how like a couple months ago, like they...
Yeah, so he listens to Yo-Ho, the weatherman comes to bring us tea.
Probably. Hey, Stilburn, we worked together in the past.
Yeah. What brings us...
Whoa, and quite the busy lad these days, if the tales I hear are true. A meal, a respite for the roam, name it and it's yours. That bloody drunkard, of course I remember him. How could I not? Left his mark all over the bedding and floor. This is after I went on my way to furnish his room with a proper spitting box. His belongings! I had my hands pretty full cleaning up his foul spew. If he left anything else behind, like as not, it's still there. You're more than welcome to explore, though I suggest you watch your step and hold your nose. Particularly if you've just eaten.
Oh.
Lovely!
That's a lovely image, sir. Well, I am a maid.
I've obtained the leather satchel.
Whee! One day the weatherman comes.
For some reason, what's going through my head is ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead.
The weatherman is not that song.
The emote works.
Yeah.
Back, are ya? Did you happen upon me belongings, mayhap? Just a small satchel, nothing too fancy. Bloody brilliant, aye, from the moment you doused me with that what stuff, I knew I made myself a friend. Don't know about you, but after all the troubles today, I've worked up quite a thirst. What say you join me at the Wench? First pint's on Banderon. Har har!
I think Banderon mentioned that you owe him a lot of money.
I think that the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 20th pint are on you, sir.
Whee!
Excuse me, Cyrus Argo. Welcome back, Azure. You've my apologies for getting you mixed up in the dealings of a couple of old sellswords. Have a pint of me finest. And regardless of what he might have told you, Taliswan's paying for all comers tonight, including yours truly.
Oh.
You're not changed to wit, Badron. You thankless bloody bastard! Thankless? Me? Says the insufferable sot who won't be content till he drinks his so-called best mate out of house and home. Mark my words, Taliswan, if you conveniently forget to pay your tab this time, I'll up you to the seventh hell. I think I went Irish halfway through that.
I think you went Irish halfway through that song. I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. That's what this cat leaks. I'll be right back.
Why are you telling me? Kyle is sleepy. Kyle is my name, but please call me Asher. Let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see, what do I need? I'm also playing the Old Republic, and let's see, Kagura's Palace operation. That is the next thing I need to do. And then it'll be time for the Dread Fortresses. I'm looking forward to being done with these stupid operations.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I hate it. I hate it here.
Bathroom?
Yeah. I got my period. I hate it. Being a woman is suffering. What was the point of this, huh? What was the point? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it just happens. But now I'll probably have to end early to do woman stuff. Don't worry. Anyway.
Is this gonna get us banned on Twitch?
I don't know. It's okay. We can always stream on Pornhub if things get really dicey, you know?
Well, then you won't have the excuse to leave your stream.
True. That's okay. I could just stream normal things on Pornhub, and I'm sure I can make big money.
You'll be fine. Just post pictures of your model's feet.
Yeah, that counts, right?
On Pornhub, yes.
All right.
Like, no joke. Mm-hmm. There's no joke there.
Yeah, there's no joke there. Okay. All right, back to Borderland. Balthran Axel tough. Trust me, just one moment ago he's going on about how happy he was to hear you were safe. There's this one on house. This one's out here on the house. I hope it's your favorite.
You needn't worry, lass. Old Talos Wayne and your master go way back. Gone soft if you ask me. Why, back in our day, you couldn't call your shell friend a Badron till he'd drawn steel on you at least twice.
Then I shall consider myself fortunate that we only came more acquainted more recently. But do tell, good sir, what's the story behind the coins? The remnants of a hidden treasure, mayhap?
You and I both wish, Lashy. No, I fear it's little more than a memento of days long gone and past and none too well remembered. Back when Badron and Michelle were still wet behind the ears, grizzled old veteran, at least she looked grizzled, and to a couple of young pups like us, took a liking to us. Took us under his wing, and as it were, it was kindness in the day when kindness was hard to come by. Carried with him here these coins he did. See the face of the spinner? Said ere fair gaze watching over him was what kept him living. And all his old master had a tendency to keep up dead or worse. Chanced upon him a fortnight ago on his deathbed, the poor bastard. Said he'd lived a good life and is lucky he'd finally run his course. Didn't have much to leave behind save for his lucky coins. Coins he wanted to leave to a couple of his not so young pups, that they might enjoy a life as long as his.
A touching tale indeed. Now perhaps you can answer the long-held question of mine, good sir. Wherever would a sellsword as renowned as Ballerin forsake his blade for the life of a glorified barkeep?
You've not heard the story? Mind you, a detail or two might have slipped me memory, but I'll give her a try. 'Twas 20 years ago, or thereabouts. With the realm finally at peace, or something resembling it, a great mercenary captain had a plan. This man, a living legend if ever there was one, brought all the shell swords who were itching for a fight under one roof. And it was the Adventurers Guild was born, and there were no shortage of eager participants. Everyone and their uncle was looking to be an adventurer, save for one young boy, the son of the very man that founded it. That boy only wanted one thing, to follow in his father's footsteps and make his name as the greatest sellsword who ever walked the realm. Did the boy give up on his dream? Did he reckon he'd already achieved it? Can't say for sure, Lashy. Only that the boy's now a man, and the man stands behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild, dispensing advice to young glory seekers like Azure and Cherry here, an ale-too old drunkard like myself.
Is that true? Why would Baldrin's father is none other than...
I don't know how to pronounce this name.
Sajobi.
Sajobi! I pay you to wipe the tables, not wag your bloody tongue. Now get back to work before I throw you back out in the gutter where I found you.
Just when things were starting to get interesting.
And with that batter on, I best be on my way. Spend any more time around that lovely lass in this lonely old sword is like to get jealous. Besides, if I empty your chest today, what will you drink in me next visit? Aye, walk away with your legs still holding your blundering oath. And come back any time for a pint of me finest. I'll see it dumped right over your fat head.
Backstory. Wow.
Batter on lore. The postmasters can be like, where have you been?
You were supposed to do it in like 5 minutes and get out.
You still have to like, that was only one. Do you know how many people live in Limsa Lominsa?
Way too many, Kupo. Wow. Is it my dutiful assistant? I trust you fared well in your first assignment. Do tell me about it, Kupo. Why, you don't say. Battaron has never been an easy customer to please. Why, he pulled me my whiskers that time I dropped the letter in the flagon of ale. But it sounds like you made a fabulous first impression. As your senior, I couldn't be more pleased with your effort and with myself for having discovered such a talented new recruit, Kupo. But this is no time to test you on your laurels. Oh no, for each day brings new letters and the deliveries that will wait you take it further afield. I dare say you might encounter clients who will make old Balaran look like a cuddly chocobo. But it's all in a day's work for my assistant, yes? When you're looking for your next assignment, you'll know where to find me, Kupo. You want a finger sandwich, a black truffle risotto, a pan-fried mahi-mahi, or a land trap salad? Which one do you want?
I took the truffles.
I'm gonna take the finger sandwich. Do you think there's real fingers in here?
I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Oh, so are we just doing like all the...
Yeah.
So we're just doing all of the... Is this guy just like giving missions for all of the adventurer guilds?
Let's see.
Because the next one says to go to the Carpine, or the Carline.
Yeah.
We have to go to
Visit my
Mommy.
favorite assistants, back and eager than ever. As a reward for your zeal in your duties, I should prove to be positively delightful task, Kupo. I have a letter here addressed to Mother Mione of Gridania's Carlin Canopy. I can feel the warm rays of the sun trickle down through the leaves, a piping hot cup of tea in my paw. Why, if I'm back to mind to deliver the letter myself. But let's not be said, the deputy postbugle keeps the most pleasing task for himself. No, the job is yours, and you need not to ask for it. Happy message carrying, Kupo. What's your game, you little boogle? To Gridania.
I gotta do something about this book. It's like strong, but it looks terrible.
That's okay, Azure. There'll be more books. There'll be books that look nice. You know... Oh no, you don't want to do that right now. Never mind. There's a book that looks super nice, but you're gonna hate doing it.
I mean, it can't be worse than when I had to do the HK-51 mission on the Old Republic. What do I have to do?
Alright, so... There's this guy called Gerald. He lives in the Shroud Sea.
From The Witcher?
No, not from The Witcher. His name is Gerald. Welcome to Carlin Canopy, friends. You've made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? At times it's where even the trees themselves whisper tales of your exploits. A letter? Let me see. Oh, why, it would seem there is an even greater demand for eel pies in the coming days. And once again, the oven calls. Not that you'll find me complaining. After all, some go their entire lives without knowing how it feels to have one of their creation is beloved by the Orisians the realm over, which, come to think of it, reminds me of a story. How did it go again? Ah, yes, many years ago, when I was no taller than the counter before us, a Lullafellan artisan and his daughter came here in the 12th Wood. The circumstances which brought them here, I know little, for the father was the man of few words. What could I know that they left behind their home, traveling far and wide across the realm before settling on Gridania as their new home? The elementals care little about the borders drawn by men. All those who treat the forest with compassion are welcome within. Sadly, people in those times were not quite so understanding. The poor man and daughter endured names-calling, spiteful pranks, and worse. My grandfather took pity on them, offering them shelter in this building. In those days, it was little more than a glorified storage cabin, far from the bustling center of activity as today. My grandfather minded the windmill, you see, and his father before him, a respected position that afforded our family a certain status among our peers. Though not all approved of my grandfather befriending the outsiders, none dared give voice to their objections. With time, Gridanians became to understand whencever they hailed, the man and his young daughter were honest, peaceful folk, no different from any of us. With the blessings of their newly found countrymen, the love the two harbored for their new home deepened. When talk arose of erecting a new water wheel, the father, originally a shipwright by trade, was among the first to offer service. My grandmother soon joined him. But not without hardships. Along a while, the wheel eventually rose, standing even today as one of Gridania's greatest architectural achievements, and the keystone is our very livelihood. If you're not too much in a hurry, I would like to very much show it to you. Before we depart, I would ask you a small errand. Would you be so kind to pick 4 Carline blossoms about town and bring them to me? I would accompany you, but alas, the kitchen calls.
Now, if I remember correctly from my Lancer main, where I started in this town, the Carline Canopy is named after something in her past. Maybe we'll finally learn what that is.
Ooh. Something seems new here. Did Azure get a new haircut? You're right, Azure did get a haircut.
They did?
Yes. No, there's... It's because... It's just I don't know. Maybe I don't know what they're talking about. What could it possibly be?
I changed the highlights in my hair.
Oh, you got... Yes, I am wearing glasses. I am wearing glasses. That's right. I am. That's the difference. You figured it out. You did it. It's a very, very chill, where we're having a very... too much screen time. I'm going to be honest, in real life, I've been wearing glasses even more than this month. Oh my god, these flowers have the same name as this canopy. Hello, House of the Lone Servant.
Probably just a coincidence. You know, these Gridanians and their love of nature. It's a little creepy if you ask me.
Ugh, nature.
By the way, so what's her name?
Thank you, I made this in V-Roid.
What's the name of the leader of this place? Who leads the Grand Company?
Well, technically Connie Senna runs the company.
Right. I thought so. The other character, like
but
the
she's
other
also
like
the
small
leader.
characters that show up with her.
What?
I thought they were her kids. They're her like siblings.
Yeah, they're her younger brother and sister.
I could have sworn like they were like her children.
No, Connie Senna is technically... So, they're both of them are older, I think, than our characters, technically. Connie Sender is the Elder Seed Seer, but that name is just meaning among the Seed Seers, she's the eldest. A lot of the horned children you will see running around, like, for example, in the Conjurers Guild, So the guy in the Conjurers Guild, that boy,
Right.
He's the oldest of all of them. Nobody knows how old he is. That's how old he is.
Are they like immortal?
Yes. The Seed Seers, or rather the Pelagi, don't commonly age. Connie Senna is the rare exception where she's aged to 17, I believe.
Oh wow, so she's not even legal.
Technically not, no. They don't usually age
Curse you, anime game!
They don't age usually over 12 or 11 or something like that. They're basically the immortal the immortal children of the forest, more or less. It's in the lore book, but you also learn about it mostly on the Conjurers storyline. Basically, they're born occasionally to your families. They are then taken away from their families and are basically raised in a special way because they speak for the elementals. That's what the horns stand for. They can commune with the spirits of the forest. The forest prefers talking to these guys over most people. So,
Understandable. We don't have a lot of nice things to say.
yeah, so they commune with the Plegi. The Plegi go around, solving any issues that the forest may have, and so on and so forth. And so it's their duty to communicate between, like, say if they're building too far into the forest and the forest just like, I don't like this, it's their job. They then communicate to the Plegi, and the Plegi say, hey, we have to fix these things. We can't be building here. The forest does not approve of this, and then they do that. That's how the Grodanians basically live. They basically are winds to whatever the forest want, because this forest is really alive. It talks all the frickin' time. It's got a lot to say, this forest.
Yeah, they drilled that into me on my main when I was playing as a Lancer.
Yes. But yeah, Connie Senna, yeah, she's the great character, but she's physically 17. I believe she's 23 in real age, though. And her two younger siblings I believe are 22, but I think they're twins, so I think they're both 22 or something like that. Like, I think they're only a year younger than her.
Do not look it.
Yeah, because unlike Connie Senna, they stopped aging at the normal time. Pelagi usually stop aging. I don't know if it's because the Pelagi specifically decided that Connie Senna was going to be the leader or whatever for Gridania for a long time, and that's why they let her age up that far, or something to that effect. The forest is fucking weird, okay?
I mean, the trees are literally alive.
Mm-hmm. Ah, welcome back.
Although I suppose you could say that about real trees too.
Yeah. Were you able to procure the Carline blossoms I asked for you? Here, take your chamomile. Ah, how lovely. Though hardly a rare sight in Grisania, these flowers never fail to bring a smile to my face. The water wheel I would show you is best seen from Jedi Flood. So, go on ahead, I shall be along after I see to my duties here.
Yes, Mommy.
I am off, Mama. But yes.
It's hard to pass up just how nice Gridania is.
It is.
At least this area, at least. You get out into like the North Shroud and the Eastern Shroud, it starts to get a little scary.
Hey, look, there's the other side of Grisania that we just came from.
We took the long way.
Yeah.
Just act natural. Act casual.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be here. Now
We
look at the
are.
ground.
She invited us here. Ah, Sherry, I hope I have not kept you waiting over long. Come now, let us look upon the water wheel of my tale. Behold, the pride of our nations, Vigaga's gift. Is she not
Lady
magnificent? Countless times I've come here, yet each time I stand in awe of her sheer size and beauty, knowing that it was born of a special bond between my grandfather and the Lalafellan builder elevates it to a special place in my heart. Would that they'd lived to see it complete. I spoke of hardships, yes, not after days he finished drawing up the draft for the new mill. The poor Lalafell, hale and hearty for his age, until then suddenly took ill. What started as a cough soon grew dire, and within a fortnight he had passed. Without its chief builder, the ambitious project came to a grinding halt. At first there seemed no recourse but to abandon construction entirely. Then the daughter stepped forth, vowing that she would see her father's dream to fruition. Though none could deny her pedigree, the girl had never lifted a hammer in her entire life. Not setting this, nor doubting the words of the others, due to her she promptly enrolled in the Carpenters Guild, vowing to follow her father's footsteps. People laughed, who was this shy little girl with the yellow blossoms in her hair? But within a year's time, all could see the girl was a prodigy with a hammer. In 5 years, she'd mastered the skills and taken an ordinary carpenter lifetimes. In 10, her father's dream had become a reality. The shy girl with flowers in her hair blossomed into a strong, proud woman, and one of the greatest builders our realm has ever known. Such is the tale of Vigaga. To think the wonders she might still have wrought. Alas, not long after completing her gift to us, she succumbed to the same foul plague that took her father. Though she is no more, she remains an inspiration for the women of Gridania, myself first among them. It is here, in the view of the father and the daughter's greatest accomplishment, that I bury their ashes and built a small monument to their memory. Once again, I thank you, Sherry. The flowers you picked surely brought a smile to Vigaga's face today. Now, shall we return? Yes, the place that I named in her memory. I am sad.
So it wasn't a lover.
Nope, it was her best friend.
Or maybe it was.
It was her best friend, Azure. I'm sad. They were best friends. I bet. Maybe more than best friends.
Can you imagine the height difference?
Yeah. What is an Elizin but a tall Lalafell, though?
Like, really tall. Like, the tallest of tall.
Yep. That's
Like,
why Alfredo and Alizé are just simply tall Lalafells. We've been over this, Asher. They are my kids, okay?
I don't think you've ever told me that. Is this in your lore book?
No, I have just accepted that Alfredo and Alizé are my children, and I am responsible for their growth.
It will be in the lore book as soon as I write it in there with pen.
Yeah. Thank you for accompanying me today. I hope to share the tale of Vigaga with you for quite some time now. Having come here as you did with the faraway land, in transferring my grandfather's old storage cabin into the Carline canopy as you see today, I sought to carry on the spirit he showed to his Lalafellan friends, the spirit of welcoming and acceptance for all those who seek shelter here, regardless of their origins. And it was the same spirit that I came to devote my life looking after those who would seek adventure. And what a fateful decision it turned out to be, yes? So it was that I came to stand behind this counter, so it was with I met you, and so it was that I received joyous tidings that you brought to me today. For you see, the letter you delivered with announcement for the Adventurers Guild, it would appear that I can look forward to a sizable group of new recruits in the days to come, and nothing can make me happier. I wanted to share this news with Vigaga and with you. After all, 'tis no small part, thanks to your exploits, that so many brave young men and women would step forth to bring succor to our realm. Truly, you are a gleaming example to all. May your star shine forever bright upon us, Sherry and Azure. Aww. I heart that.
I want the bold tea. It's nice. I'm glad that they took the time to like give a little backstory to the Adventurer Guild people.
Yeah. I now realize we probably should have just taken both quests at once. Whoops.
I mean, it's your money that's being spent, not mine.
True. I'll make it back. Oops, wrong way. I always get turned around over here.
It doesn't help that like there's always like so many people there you can't tell which way is which.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess in this world particularly you'll know because you just have to walk away from the squatting cat people.
Dream on. Well, look who's back. I'll give you 3 guesses what I have in my paw, and the first 2 don't count, Kupo. Why, yes, a letter. How did you know? It's addressed to Mimodi of the ever-charming proprietress of the Quicksand in Ul'dah. Sounds like a pleasant enough assignment, wouldn't you say? But it's no ordinary letter, oh no. Why, I've strained my eyes at the sign of Sender's Day. It is nowhere to be found in an honest epitle. It sounds like a task from a most capable assistant, Kupo.
Kupo.
Kupo. I figure we can do this one and then we can like stop for the night because I am dying.
Okay. Like, if you want to stop now, that's fine. We can pick it up.
No,
Like
no,
another
no, no.
time.
We finish this one and then we settle for the night because then it'll be closer to the time to stop for the night.
Fair enough.
Yay, yay. God, that Pope. I'm glad he's there where I know where he is. Unlike that one time I didn't know where he was.
We found him. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's walking around in Gaia's outfit. You have not met her
Did
yet.
see-
So you don't need to worry your pretty head about that.
Okay.
The latest costume in the thing, which I will never buy characters' outfits from the game because they put them in one piece and it's awful. Well, but isn't Sherry good to see an adventurer who remembers where she came from, even after becoming all famous and the like? What brings you to Quicksand today?
That's not what she said to me.
Yeah, this is where I started. A letter. Next thing I know, you'll be spouting a pom pom and ending every utterance with Kupo. Oh, how curious! It seems the sender's forgotten to sign the envelope. Oh, my beloved Memodi, my riches could buy all the jewels in the realm, yet none would shine as bright as thee. Say you'll be mine, and bleh. Oh,
Yeah.
gods, no wonder this letter was anonymous. No man in his right mind would claim authorship of a hackneyed, pretentious load of... Memodi, my love! Oh, this is you can do this.
Memodi, my love, I see that my mellifluous missive finds you looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh, it's you! Why do I find myself entirely unsurprised? I've lost count of how many times I've spurned your shameless advances to your face. Must I do the same, written in with you to get the bloody message?
Shameless? You wound me, Memodi, my love. Why, my advances are positively shameful. That's not the right word, is it now? Picture the scene. A mysterious letter, a secret admirer. It's so outlandish for a man to think that the subtle romantic approach might stir the flames of passion in his beloved heart.
Says the fool standing before me for the third time this week, still spouting the same ridiculous jacket. Our guest clearly lacks the courtesy to introduce himself, so allow me. This is Thomas so-and-so, son of spice merchant someone or other, and the richest, most eligible young bachelor in all of Ul'dah. Forgive me if I've forgotten some of the details. I've only heard the story some 20-odd times now. This is Sherry, the woman who's wasted her precious time hauling your rubbish halfway across the realm.
Did you send this from Limsa Lominsa?
Yes.
If you were gonna come here, why did you send the letter? Is that so? Smashing work, my boy. Remind me of your name again later, and I'll be sure to put you on the guest list for when my lovely Memodi and I are wed. Do you see, my love? The adventurer's efforts were for naught. No, you need only promise your hand to me. Promise that forever, my Memodi, and mine alone you will be.
In person or in ink? My answer's the same. Come back when Thanalan freezes over so I can reject you again.
Alas and alack. But I should have known! Yes, that hairpin that adorns your lovely locks speaks loud and clear. Admit it, Memodi, after all these years, you still harbor feelings for him.
You have some nerve walking into my business and spouting such nonsense.
Nonsense, my beloved. Is that so? Rumors abound about that hairpin. I'm sorry, I think the hair gel is seeping into my brain. That is crafted for you by an old flame, that it has not left your shapely head for so much as a day since the calamity. If you lost a childhood love when the lesser moon fell, you have my sympathies. But this is a new age, my dearest. Time marches on, and we must march with it. Oh, did I mention that my family is among the richest in the Sultanate?
Hills, just how thick is your bloody skull? A man crafted my hairpin, yes. And there was a time that I felt something for him. But such days are long past, and today I needed to compare you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Besides, I'll have you know that the man who crafted this still lives.
What's this? My rival in love still lives? Ha ha ha! At long last, my task is clear. I must seek out this pretender and prove once and for all that I, Thomas, am the only one worthy of my dear Momodi's hand.
Choo choo, Thomas. Let's go.
Beep beep. Adventurer, I would request your aid. Together, we will seek out this man, and you will serve as an impartial judge to determine who is the worthy partner for Miss Modi. He or I.
Hey, don't
Rest
bring me into
assured
this.
that you
What?
will be suitably. What?
Don't bring me into this. I don't want to judge this.
Rest assured that you will be suitably compensated for rendering the proper decision. And with that, let us begin our search at the Goldsmiths Guild. I'll await you there. I don't even know Momodi. Why would I?
Okay, then.
Ladies, does this sound familiar?
Why would he think that? This is not how things work.
He's a romantic, but the bad kind of romantic. The only thing he's missing is the fedora.
Hello, Mimi Desu. Oh my god, he's a weeaboo.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
You got this, bro.
Why use an aetheryte when you can waste time?
That's how we do as streamers. We waste everyone's time, clearly. Why are you watching us when you can watch so much more people out there who are better than us?
So wait, this guy's name is Meme Desu?
Yeah, Mimi Desu. He's a weeaboo, yo.
No, Meme Desu.
Meme Desu.
Is this the meme? Is this the guy who creates all the memes?
Nah, yeah, but he's a Lalafell, so it's pronounced Mimi Desu.
What's that? Momodi's hairpin, you say? That was Momoroto's work. Momoroto. Now, there's a name I've not uttered in some time. Destined for greatness, that one was. Could have been the second coming of Niels Fresene. Oh, God. What is with the names in this game? Why, he'd been with us for a scant few years when a commission came in from the Sultana herself. Slaved away at the peace day and night till one day he rose from his workbench and walked away. Some said the pressure of expectations grew too great to bear. Others said that his heart was never in his craft to begin with. Still others said that he was a broken heart that drove him away. The guild lost a talented goldsmith, and I lost a friend. But a man's life is his to live. Last I heard, Momoroto was passing his days as a fisherman in Crescent Cove. If he's found happiness, I don't begrudge him his choice one bit. So I believe that is in Western Thanalan?
Yeah, we go to Horizon. You remember this place, right, Azure? The Horizon?
Oh yeah.
It's right outside, you know, the Waking Sands. Pray return.
The Waking Sands? I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about. Oh right, that's where all my friends died. At one time.
Whoop, wrong way.
Garleans are invading! Not a bite. Ah well, tomorrow's another... What brings a mighty adventurer to this lonely fishing hole? This is Momoroto? A shabby-looking fellow indeed, but what did I expect from a craven who threw away his chance at fame, love, and glory because he couldn't bear the pressure? Oh, the ignominy... Words of it all. She turns down the gifts of jewels and gold, yet adorns her fair locks with the trinket cobbled together by a languid Lalafell who stinks of sardines. Okay, rude. So, Momodi's actually wearing that old thing. Well, you'll get no argument from me. I hardly deserve it, nor did I deserve her. Perhaps I once did. There was a time when I dreamed of being the greatest goldsmith in the realm. Even a time when such dreams seemed within reach. The young Momoroto may have been worthy of Momodi's hand. But that dreamer is no more, and you'll not see me mourn his passing. Not all dreams were meant to be followed. Not all of us were destined for greatness. But a fishing pole in his hand and a creaky pier under his bottom, and old Momoroto's a happy man. Can you believe this? My travels have taken me to the far corners of the realm, and never have I seen a man so lacking in ambition, enthusiasm, or even vaguely redeeming qualities. I should ask that you judge which of us is more worthy, but I think we can safely say that I am the victor by default. To the quicksand adventurer, my future bride awaits.
Dumbass.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you on your way out, buddy. Oh, so that's all that chatting was about. The young man's taken a fancy to Momodi, has he? I'll say this much. He has good taste. Doesn't seem like all that bad of a fellow. A bit oversure of his own abilities, perhaps, but no more so than someone I used to know. When I gave that hairpin to Momodi years ago, she refused to wear it. Said it meant too much to her to risk losing. As to why her heart may have changed, who can say? But it's not for love, this I know. Those days are buried in the sands of time. Whether that will avail you of your lovelorn friend is another matter entirely.
What an This is kind of a weird story.
I like this character. He's just vibing.
He's vibing. The story of someone who's loved and then lost and has accepted the loss, I would say.
And has moved on.
Yep. Both people have moved on in this story. Yeah.
He seems like you can just look, he's just got this little content expression on his face.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually very handsome, too.
Mm-hmm. You mean he's normal looking for a Lalafell and doesn't have the fake beard they all wear? What's with them and their fake mustaches?
What is a Lalafell but a tall Eorzean? Maybe this is just an actual Eorzean who's just really short.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tim Tam? Thomas, I don't think you understand what consent means.
Just between you and me, Sherry, I was hoping you'd manage to lose him somewhere on the way.
God knows I tried. I have done my part. I sought out this Momoroto and heard his tale. The tale of a coward who has not deserved you since the day he fled this city, forsaking your love and his future in the process. A worthy suitor stands before you, a man who promises to do everything in his power to bring you happiness, and who has the courage to put such words into action. I implore you, my beloved, undo that hairpin, free your heart from that has-been, and give unto me your hand.
Listen well, 'cause I'll repeat myself no more. I have no feelings for Momoroto. And sure as hell's none for you. This hairpin, it's a symbol of all those who dared to dream. A symbol and a warning. Momoroto and I were old friends. He used to come by the shop where I worked and regale me with tales of what he hoped to achieve. He burned with the passion in those days, like yourself, with less style and more substance. As a wide-eyed girl, I was drawn to dreamers. I urged them on every opportunity. When I heard he was making something of the Sultana, I dear screamed, "This is your chance, Momoroto. Craft the masterpiece I know you have in you, and you'll go down in history. You won't live and die a nobody." So I told him over and over until he came no more. I went to the Goldsmith Guild to only hear he resigned his position. 'Twas when I saw the error of my ways. All the time I thought I was encouraging my friend. I was only piling to a burden he never even wanted to bear.
This is like a realistic, like, reaction to someone putting too many expectations on someone.
Mm-hmm.
And so you wear the hairpin out of pity for the man?
No, not pity. At first I felt so ashamed that I didn't think myself worthy of wearing it. The lesser moon came tumbling down and everything changed. At first we thought we'd lost everything. Then slowly but surely, we began picking up the pieces and dreamed again. Seeing the proud faces of those who would rise to the call and rebuild our realm, it rekindled passions in my heart I haven't felt in years. It was then I finally discovered the dream of my own. To stand with those who would fight for their dreams, and to give them strength in a ways I could. This is why I stand here today. And yet, I must never repeat my mistakes of the past, adventurer, artisan, or the angler. One's true dream, one's true strength must come from within. This is what I learned from Momoroto, and this is why I treasure his memento to this very day.
Oh, my beloved, could there be in this world a more sensitive soul? The 12 should be 13 for you, my dearest, are a goddess of dreams and compassions. Hitherto, I knew only your physical beauty, but I have seen the true beauty of your heart and soul. I am lost without you, my beloved. Make my dream come true, and promise to stay by my side forevermore.
I've been listening to a single word I said. I devoted my life to supporting adventurers' dream. Women and men like Azure and Sherry, who have too busy fighting for our realm to waste my bloody time.
My beloved, our love too, may yet save Eorzea from the shadows.
Well, now those are first interesting words of Kieran come out of your mouth. Prove to me that they're more than just words, and maybe, just maybe, I'll reconsider.
No, kick this guy to the curb, please. Does this mean I have a chance? Oh, merciful indeed is the goddess Momodi! Oh, God. I will not fail you, my love.
Simp!
Today, this guy unironically believes all women are queens. Today I take my leave. When I next return, you will know the true breadth and scale of my dreams. And you, my good man and lady, you have opened my eyes today. For this you shall be rewarded. You have my word. You will be in the front row for the festivities when my goddess and I are wed.
I am disgusted.
Yuck.
Momodi, please. You're way too good for this man. Finally, some peace and quiet. I doubt he'll be showing his face here anytime soon, but who knows? He's not the first man I have seen change. Any road, thank you, Sherry and Azure. No matter how far we've come, we can't forget the past, and thanks to you, I've been able to do some much needed reflecting.
Thomas was later found dead in a ditch outside of Vandaland, having been assassinated by bandits.
Bandits who were also in love with Momodi.
But they didn't know it.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't mention that to him.
Yeah. You wanna know what's funny? A lot of Lalafellan women in this game have a lot of suitors.
Would you say that's funny?
It is, and the fact that most of them are not interested in their advances. Like, usually, so, I don't know if it's just the fact of being a Lalafell, but a lot of them are like, yeah, I'm gonna make a ton of money doing this one thing. For example, who you'll learn more about doing that is our little receptionist Tataru, as she becomes more prominent character as this.
There was the one Garlean who, like, had a thing for her.
Yeah.
I know.
That's not gonna stop there, just so you know. She's gonna have a lot of suitors. I mean, we don't see it as much as that one instance, but it'll come up from time to time again. That people are just charmed by her.
It's a little concerning. So I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it for tonight. Depending on how we're feeling or how things go on Sunday, either we'll be continuing the story or maybe we'll play some more mail quests. Who knows?
Yeah. Life's like a box of chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get sometimes you get a real shit one.
Yep. There's never a dull moment.
Not with the MP gang.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess delivering mail is a little dull.
I think it's funny. I think we've learned a lot of lore right so far.
Oh, yeah. I like all three of the Adventurer Guild leaders, so
Yeah.
I'm happy to learn more about. All right, this is where my stream ends.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye. Oh, wait. Maybe I should find someone to see if I can raid. Nope, that's too much work tonight. Good night.